blood orange morning, we hardly slept. Polished chrome, tinted glass, the way you looked then. We slept with our heads together, we had the same dream. Cityscape and the chipped door piece. Hit the roof of the car, driving through the yellow light. Golden glow reflecting your smile in the night. I'll let your red shotgun as the sun is fading. Oh, we'll get out of here, baby. Out on the lakeside, where we stopped to rest, 1,000 miles from home, but we never felt this close. We'll start a new life in a new kind of light, where the water's never murky and the sky is clear. We slept with our heads together, we had the same dream. New town in the window of a train. Going 85 under a street light. Empty freeway in the middle of the night. I'll let you DJ lean the seat back, even though we get car sick like that. With our heads together, we had the same dream. A new town in the window of a tree. Going 85 under the street lights. Empty freeway in the middle of the night. I'll let you DJ lean the seat back, even though you get car sick like that.
From the moment you were born, you always had it all. And I guess someone dropped the ball, 'cause look where you have gone. You had everything, fucking everything. You don't know. You had everything, threw it all away. You don't know. You got everything that you need, everything that you need. Hold on, hold on. You've got everything that you need, everything that you need. Hold on, hold on. You've got everything that you need, everything that you need. Hold on, hold on. You've got everything that you need, everything that you need. Hold on, hold on. Feel like you were unaware of all the things you ever squandered. Feel like you could live a dream, but you just failed to see it. There is always another day. For you there's another round. No day is ever too late.
thinking about you. How your voice shakes when you're lying. Make everything about you. And I just be a smiling. But I'd still be here when we're in hard times. Baby, just join in the fun. Running around, might lose my mind. The summer's only begun.
Alright, hello everyone, good afternoon. Welcome to our last match series, if you will, of the first round of playoffs here for Phoenix League, Season 7. Be your caster, commentator, whatever you prefer, at Trevor Victress. And we have our pistol round underway. Esports Walls Khan versus Blue Racers. See, looks like a setup for a B rush here. Gonna start off real fast. No counter utility to be able to dissuade him. Just a single nade. Try to punch him up. Barely any damage coming through. Trade able to come out between Rybak and Stanislaw. Will be able to trade out Rybak. Being it a 3-on-4 situation. Disadvantage is retake. Mr. still has the defuse kit in his hand, though only 8 HP. Palmy now also with just 1. Challenging ability to be able to retake here. Palmy finished off by Fake. Stanislaw finds 1. Only finds 2, however. USP. 1v2 situation here, however, taken down into ruins by Stanislaw. And Blue Racers with the first round. Got our first eco round. This Blue Racers has successfully converted the pistol. Where it's ended with Palmy starting getting an early pick early. More damage. 3 players now dead due to USP dinks. The P250 on Rybak as well. 2 of these players very low on the Blue Racers side. Dangerous situation. Mr. left isolated alone behind the sandbags with just the USP. The utility will tag him out. Os likely to be the first one to clear the sun sandbags, however. He makes sure to clear the angle here. USP safely taken out. Rybakin's been found. Good recovery by Blue Racers. Things continue on. First full buys come out for the CTs. Good utility, only sacrifices a couple of FAMASs on the board. Pretty bonus round treatment, as a couple of MAC-10s still in play for Blue Racers, all stacked up behind the B bomb site. Ready to rush in once again here. Cause rotations, just try to get another round early off of it. While he's been able to find a pick early, however, leave a 5v4 situation, heavy nade damage, leaving Fake and Stanislaw low on HP, making execute difficult. Another resmoke to follow, making this more challenging as well. 3 players stacked to the site. Smelling through disaster here. Mr. push through the smoke, finds the double port, getting taken down by Stanislaw. As well as Rybak able to get one in the meanwhile from quad, leaving Stanislaw alone in the car. Finished off by Ollie and Esports Wells Han with their first round on the board. T1 going as we continue here. It's like a force coming out from the Blue Racers. AKs and minimal amounts of utility. CT is far more prepared for this round, going for an aggressive take of Banana early. Plenty of time burden the clock. Be very difficult for Blue Racers to contest any of these areas at all for the moment. However, the passive hold on apps give control. Player awakened, caught, exposed, and taken down by Mr. Igniting some CT rotations to come back in towards the A bomb site, giving an opening here. Psyche's been able to take Rybak down. B site completely left open for the take here. Fake on the lurk, able to find one for an opening, causing more chaos. Meanwhile, Palmy able to get boosted over CT, able to find the first. And I'll be able to trade with MAC-10, but not before. Wally pushes through the smokes, able to catch 2. Denying the bomb, recovering the round to a 2v1 situation, with Fake being the lurk player, having to rotate with just 28 and 29 HP. Be a difficult situation here. See split in a crossfire between the two CTs. Ollie once again to finish the round and keep Esport Wells Taunt at an even 2-2 round tie at the moment. Likely to be an eco coming out for Blue Racers after the force. And have some occasional deagles and other miscellaneous weaponry. Good damage to maintain. On the economy of Esport Wales is 2 players currently with MP9s. Weaker weaponry will do great against these pistols. Indicates the economy damage. And find some good picks with these deagles can keep the economy low for the full buy next round. Bit of early tag. Banana control maintained by Esport Wales once again. Blue Racers have full control of after 3, however. Opening found. Stanislaw tries to peek for information. Taken down. Mid still held by a smoke. Could be up to fake on the side here. Trying to find an opening on the reloading Moss player. Able to get Pommy down. 3 Ts now able to find a second opening on the Ollie now. Moving into a 4v3 situation. Slight advantage for Blue Racers here. Saki a little bit slow in the shot. Wally able to punish and take him down up to Mr. Anchored on the site solo. Able to find the first. Finds the second. Left with just the USP to hold against Fake. Look, crouch behind the box and find 2. 1v1 situation. He has 1 bullet left. Misses the shot. Wally to recover the round. In favor of the Esport Wales. However, not without a cost. Money built up, but many weapons lost this round. Continue on here. Another full buy from Blue Racers, playing off the almost full plant, but benefiting off the loss bonus. Stanislaw, the main one, being punished with just a Mac 10, likely to make set up for an aggressive move with it. See what happens with that as we go further. Short Narch has been gained. Mr. with the lurk, able to find an opening on 2 here. So Ollie's taking down 1. Osta to trade out Mr. Ollie to spray down the last 2 players for its quad. Esport Wales Ton up 4-2. See if Esport Wales Ton can maintain the lead. Just another eco round in play. Ideally want to clean that up a little bit more if they can to build up more cash for the next full buys coming in. Difficult situation. Early nade stack. One of the nades, fortunately, doing team damage to their players friendly, brought down to around 60 HP. Looks like a setup for a B execute here. Nade may connect, do a little bit more chip damage on the Blue Race players. Risky position by Wally to play aggressive, immediately punished by Psyche for the trade. To Mr. maintain control of this mid area. As Blue Racers patiently wait for utility to be burnt to set up for this B exec with their couple of flashbangs left remaining. Do their pistols, Stanislaus be able to pick up his teammate's Desert Eagle. Fake with pop flashes to throw on out here. However, crossfire situation, also able to catch the CT player, leaving the sole survivor isolated in quad. Fake rushing him down with the Deagle, landing the headshot. M4 found. 2v2 situation. Chance for Blue Racers to steal this round away. Both CTs split between Banana and CT. Stanislaw lurking in the ruins. Find engagement as sound info on Pommy. Molly to clear the quad position. Seeing a player try to throw more harassment nades. Stanislaw's position being ignored could be a surprising flank. Fake able to have enough time to reload, and Stanislaw able to catch Pommy from the side as he tries to throw a smoke from behind. And Blue Racers with the 3rd round. things continue here. So Waken tries to work with one of his teammates, Fake, to get some second mid control. App's starting to be contested a little bit. Economy somewhat in a poor situation for esports Wales. Be up to Ollie with to find impact with this op. Went towards second mid, but surrendering back towards the arch. Banana and Apps fully in control of Blue Racers here. Strong situation. For Wally going for re-aggression here. Try to contest Banana control here. Smoke will keep them off the position. Nade doing about 50 to 2 Blue Racer players. Damage could lead up and costing later in the round here as 3 players are near or below 50 HP. Important from an entry here. The scout can make work of these low HP players potentially here. Able to find the first. The AXCQ goes in. Stanislaw is able to find one. One in the balcony still able to stay alive until Waken's able to finish him off with a block after running out of ammo on the stolen MP9. Despite the HP disadvantage, a 2v3 situation in favor of Blue Racers. Psyche with a good off angle, able to trade one, leaving right Bacon in a 1v2 situation. However, Fake's been mollied out of the position by his teammate. Molotov towards the pit could lead to disaster for the hold here. However, right back in reading towards the wrong angles, unaware of the player's position. Players likely to die to the bomb, however, at least convert the round and bring us back to an even scoreline, 4-4. Proceed to the 9th round of the first half. Game seems to stay close in our hands here. Back in with the only full AK maintained on the CT side. Otherwise, just full eco pistols all around. And we'll try to anchor towards that B bomb site here. While pistol stacked towards A, an aggressive push from Esport Wales into the apartments here. Setting up to try to find an opening early. Soundcue with pistol will give information here. And Fake able to catch down Palmy as Awaken will be able to peek from the other side to catch Mister in the side. Leaving the 2 remaining USPs and the AK towards the CT side of the B site here. Find an opening, will fail to find it. AK left down on the ground, hiding from the boost position, which will actually land in. Just go ahead and try to find one with an AK. Ollie left alone to run out in the open and let himself get picked off by Stanislaw. Blue Racers with the lead, 5-4. Be a decent buy coming in from Esport Wales, mix of utility and from Mosses, most likely to come out here. Decide how they exactly intend on purchasing. Appears there'll be no ops on either side of the field for the moment. Pure rifle round. Call a timeout. Could be a key round deciding the next couple. Esport Wales need to get this win and help shred the Blue Racers' economy if they want to start gaining a lead once again. On just for another minute or two. Sure, we will be back shortly. Hopefully everyone's enjoying their day so far. Shit, seems like might be a technical timeout. Could look into what's going on in just a minute. Please stay with us. Sure, we'll come back shortly. see what's going on. Been seeing lots of Inferno the past few days. Certainly a lot of aggression. Interestingly, a lot of passive holds towards the apps, giving plenty of map control away for the CTs. Towards the Ts, without much contention. See how they decide to adjust. This key round coming in, another 3 FAMASas. Decent full utility. Ollie with the main kit for the CT side. Going against full sets of AKs on Blue Racers. Be certainly more ecos coming in. If eSport Wales cannot convert this round cleanly, ideally they want to keep 3 alive to build economy as well. We'll see the plans, though, of how Blue Racer decides to do their default this round. Seems like we'll be setting around the same positions here. 3 aggressive towards Nana. CT's pushing hard once again this round, trying to fight, trading 1 for 1. Back in burning in the fire, but able to tuck into the logs here that's been smoked off for him. Palmy apparently working with him here to smoke a bottom mid. Locked him off the position. Logs burned right back into his death, however, as he's left only 27 points of HP before burning alive, leaving a 3v4 situation in favor of Blue Racers. Goes up to Ollie, trying to hide deep in the porch, able to catch one by surprise right back in. Or awaken, rather. Mixed up between the two. Looking fine situation, and the last 3 trying to execute onto me here. Palmy able to get one and get behind the fountain. Gets a second before Oss is able to trade him out. And direct nade will leave him with just 3 points of HP against Ollie and Mister, both retaking from the same position. Challenging 1v2 situation here. Fortunately for him, only flashbangs remaining on these players. And Molotov allows for some possibilities for Oss here. Our position's read by Ollie. He's taken down eSport Wales, evened it up 5-5.
Counter-terrorists win.
Continue. Still more cash for the Blue Racers, though should start getting worn down at least slightly. With the damage coming in, be a couple of MP9s and slightly reduced utility for the eSport Wales side. Mostly full utility on all the players here. Nades will not connect on anyone early. Kinetic control obtained by Blue Racers here. He's trying to connect. Nade might find a hard hit onto Fake here. And a pop flash to look back out. The low player Fake left isolated, taken down by release. 4v5 situation. eSport Wales Ton currently in favor. And good counter smokes coming in by eSport Wales as they try to retake Banana and deny any control being obtained by Blue Racers. The resmoke towards mid. Does eSport Wales 5 above a 3-man group of Blue Racers? With that, it's going to be a challenging 3v5 take onto the A site here. Some disadvantage for the smoke off the arch. Psyche's been able to find an opening at least. Be awakened and find the next onto Palmy as well. Game's been evened up to a 3-on-3 situation, and they're rotating back to find openings on rotating CTs. Able to find the first right back in, now left alone to anchor the CT site on B with no utility. Mister trying to rotate quickly around through mid to help his teammate. Psyche able to survive with 1 point of HP while still taking down Rybakin. Mister able to catch Awaken, checking the flank behind. But it's now a 1v2 situation with players in split positions here. Happens the time, but Mister's aware. Psyche peeking too early, getting caught out, leaving a 1v1 situation here. They're trying to clear off his positions. Stanislaw hiding towards quad, position being potentially red. However, correct timing from Stanislaw is found. Shoot him in the back, and Blue Racers take the lead on a key round. Appears the pace will be kept up here. Mostly more AKs bought up by Blue Racers. Single Famas on Os. Interestingly enough, his teammate Stan not tossing an AK for him. Or it shouldn't matter too much. It's just pistols on the Esport Wales side. Os being able to clear out the first, taking the benefit of the entry with the Mac 10. Able to benefit, get that bonus money built up. With that $1,200 built up, Mac 10's paid for itself. Fake looking for some lurking CTs, as well as Psyker and Awaken. Able to finish the last two pistols lurking around the map. Leaving Blue Racers up 7-5. We go to near the end of our first half. Things continue. 3 rounds remaining in this first half here. Another op coming out now for Ollie. Os, meanwhile, deciding to stick with the Mac 10. Deep nade and running through the fire to these CTs. Stan's able to connect the Psyche through the smoke here. Wally able to barely hold on. 9 points of HP remaining to the engagements. Control still maintained for this moment due to the utility, however, given up by Esport Wales Ton. Balcony control has been obtained by Blue Racers here. Bakken will get hit directly by the nade due to his aggressive position, brought down to 56. Both these B players very low on HP and flashbang off their angles here. Trying to reposition. Stanislaw looking for the opening here. We'll find it onto Wally here. All 4 players split 2-on-2 on each of these bomb sites here. Bomb will drop towards the banana section. The initial contact will take an opening on the remaining B site player. For no ability to be able to take the bomb down for the moment here. Nos going for a boost for info, able to find an opening on 1. All he'll be able to trade out his boosted partner. Blom Stanislaw meanwhile. We're going to resmoke and bring the bomb to the site itself. It's going to be a fresh bomb timer. And initially a fake plant in. Fresh peaks. Pommy able to set up around the position Os is holding. Takes him down, leaving Awaken alone in 1v2. Ollie will force Ollie and Pommy out into the open, and he sprays them both down successfully with the transfer. And Blue Racers with an 8-5 lead with 2 rounds remaining left in the half. Else can be brought out from here. Fake to possibly do some more entering and eco hunting with the Mac 10 this time around. Esport Wales stuck with just a couple of deagles. A couple of 5.7 and P250s in play, in fact. See what they can do with it here. Pommy getting harassed by a nade down to 40 as he lurks towards the boiler. B players trying to look for some contact, trying to play around these smokes here. Both players staring at each other here. Headshots will be important, and Wally's able to find an opening onto 1. Logs player known about, Mr. finds him as well. Austin Fake able to get trades towards the A site. While Austin clears out Banana. Fake still holding on to the Smack 10. Austin will clear the last player peeking out towards mid. Leaving Blue Racers up 9-5 with just 1 round remaining in the half. Last full buy for Esport Wales to at least get a 6th round. Be down 5-10 at the start of the next half. Another op coming in for Ollie. See if any early openings can be found off of it here. How he decides to position. Could be going for the apps rush here. Indeed doing so for the Kenny's rush. Stanislaw is going to in a minute. Shots missed by Ollie though. And another opening found onto a short player. And this A site's open for the taking. Only 1 player trying to hold off. Mister's only able to find 1 before getting traded out. And one of the rotators caught out by Psyche. tries to rotate through banana, punished once again. And Rabakin left in a 1v3 situation and tried to deny Blue Racers double digits before the end of the first half. Psyche strong alert position, even though Rabakin was aware of the possibility, still taken out. And Blue Racers end with double digits on the first half of their map choice, now able to go on to the CT side. See how things go on here. First pistol round, Stanislaw with an HE and a ZZ. See how he decides to play around that. Expect something around B, but a couple more pistols bought on the CT side, as well as nades. Even some dualies. Interesting purchase choices. While mostly armor and Glocks for eSport Wales with a little bit of utility. Single smoke, a couple flashes to execute. Using the first one, be able to get control short and arch here. Stanislaw playing with one of his teammates towards the Valk, setting up for potential waterfall play. With the arch control obtained here. He'll be throwing a decoy and a smoke towards library here. Block off that side, so they go for CT control and play for a B split here. CT player Psyche taken down. B split's going to come into play here. Up to Oss and Awaken anchoring on the site here. Oss able to find one before his teammate is traded out. Off with a second. Fails to connect with the third. Stuck reloading. Be taken down by Rabakin. Stanislaw now left alive with the ZZ, and Rabakin will take him down with the crisp one tap. eSport Wales taking away the pistol on their T side. See things as they continue here. Mr. getting dealt a little bit of chip damage here. Scout potentially becoming dangerous here. Ollie now tagged down to 14. Stanislaw finding some openings to Scout. Nate could find some damage. Wally now tagged down to 79 here. Scout and these Deagles become more dangerous as these little bits of damage come in. Especially with Release doing a little bit more damage to his friendly teammate Mr. as he attempts to push up. Nate doing a little bit more tag damage here. Blue Racers and these Deagles become more dangerous by the second here as more damage comes in here. Two-shot opportunity becomes more reliable. Counter smoke and play will stop the B push from coming in early. Players split around. App control given up by eSport Wales as they plan to set up for a B execute here. Psyche, however, still with another smoke. Will leave around 25 seconds left on the clock. They wait for the smoke to go for the execute here. Wally going for harassment, tag down to 6, but able to find Stanislaw while he's blind in the process. With the CT smoke now coming in, Psyche able to find the first before the CT smoke closes here. None of the spam shots will connect here. Sight's been given up. Only one player lost so far. Wally and Ollie both low on HP, however. Depending on the shots potentially landed here. At least almost getting shot in the back here. Psyche repositions around the opposite side of the ruins here. Deciding to leave and save his Deagle for the next round. Being saved, it's possible double eco progress, or at the least just trying to save their armor from a round they know is lost. For Ollie also staying on the site too long, just 14 points of HP, might die to the bomb and lose his Khalil here. Able to safely get away just in time. Economy managed in a healthy state here. Sport Wales tan. Take away and get their 7th round on the board. double eco. We have a couple more pistols brought out by Blue Racers, but otherwise still a save on the cards here. Wally, the only player less than 1,000 damage, and nades do heavy damage on the eSport Wales. Player at 30 and 61. Scout able to find one. Still a minute 38 on the clock here. And Fake finding a time through smoke to catch out Palmy. Wally left with just 26, and Rabakin at 51. HP of these eSport Wales players very low once again, and a man advantage up for the CTs as well. More potential on these anti-ecos. eSport Wales starting to flounder. The Scout is still anchoring towards this A site here. Mr. the only player that can handle one of these Scout shots. Still, these pistols become far deadlier after the tag. Takes Stanislaw to find some more tags like that one right there. Wally getting a headshot onto his teammate, leaving Mr. with just 9 HP. Leaves difficult 1v2 clutch here with just 9 points of HP against the pistols of Blue Racers. Going aggressive, Psyche will be able to take him down with the first shot. And Blue Racers have stolen around 2 AKs on their second eco. Money's going to be very strong here with 2K collectively saved up before the defuse and round win coming in here. You see around 5.3 to 5.8K on these players. Could provide them 1 or 2 full buys depending on how they decide to purchase up here, while still having a 4-round lead against eSport Wales here. Putting themselves in a good position to take away their map pick here of Inferno. Situation interestingly enough displayed as Psyche is having just a Zeus at the moment apparently. I would hope that's a HUD element bug, but he's just treating the economy as weak. eSport Wales side, however, they still have plenty of AKs. Wally, the only player cheapened out on just a max Tech 9 rather. Stanislaw with the main M4A1. Was able to benefit off of the AK headshots here. Just A4s for the other 2 players. Pick's been found. One of the eSport Wales players lost or disconnected. Time being taken here. Only 50 seconds left on the clock here. Outside A control just being gained, but with it, a kill on the Psyche. 4-on-4 situation here, up to Awaken. Able to tag down the first Tommy as Fake bounces second onto Mr. He's Ollie alone. And Awaken will be able to trade out Fate to take him down as well. Blue Racers up 12-7. Little economy left on this eSport Wales side. Likely just some Deagles or other pistols they're choosing to come out. They are forced to eco against full buy Blue Racers. Blue Racers in a good position to close out this first map soon in their favor. Bring us on to eSport Wales' pick of Dust 2. For that, looks like a technical timeout for Tactical. Not entirely sure, coming in for just a moment. Relaxed situation here. Hopefully everyone's having a good time. Hard to communicate with any of you since currently streaming with a 3-minute delay. Hope you all are having a great day so far. Looks like timeout's been resolved. Whatever issues in play. And eSport Wales 5 rounds down against Blue Racers here. Stuck with nothing but pistols on an eco, Blue Racers likely set up to get their 13th and be 3 rounds away from a map up on Esport Wales here in this elimination best of 3. First round of playoffs for Phoenix League Season 7 here. And it looks like a waterfall rush here up to Fake here, able to find 3 with the M4, still armed with P250, goes for the free peek, taken down by Rabakin. Stanislav will be able to trade him out, leaving Ollie left alone, running out of the 3 remaining bullets from the A1S mag. Him in a 1v4 to try to find some more economy damage if he can. We're having information on a player able to pre-fire Stanislav. Isn't aware, one push towards the balcony. Psyche will be able to take him out. Only 2 players lost from Blue Racers. Good anti-eco. Result in a little bit of money built up as we get to the later stages of the second half if needed. Potentially one of the last few full buys for Esport Wales on this first map here. In fact, need found with these AKs and a little bit less utility than ideal for the unit. And Stanislaw with an op in his hands as well. Could be a deadly proposition. He's gone aggressive towards second mid. However, it's a fast play to try to get some halls control. As an opening's been found on Oss, Ollie is rushed forward. Falcon's able to catch Stanislaw out in the open of mid. It's a 5v3 situation in favor of Esport Wales Con. A lot of map control has been lost, as short is still maintained by Blue Racers. However, Banana in full control and Smoke denying short information. Be a challenging move to decide. Remaining players of Blue Racers gambling lean towards A site. He debating on his positioning. Be up to Awaken to anchor solo against A Fake here. Awaken able to find 1. Psyche able to find a good timing with the flashbang for himself. Able to find another one, leaving it a 3-on-3 situation. Awaken able to find one on the site as well before getting traded. Pomni bringing the situation to a 1v2. And Psyche left in a challenging situation as he smoked off the arc. Quickly to push through the smoke, missed her to take him out. Esport Wales with an 8th round on the board. Opportunity to build towards his comeback. Keep going on here. Another op for Stanislaw here. Only full rifles, just AKs for Esport Wales. Fake appears to be stuck with just the USP for the moment, though. Stanislaw is looking for an opportunity to get a pick early on this B section. While he rushes through the apartment while he's taking engagement, be able to take Fake down, stuck with just his USP, and get Hall's control. Banana still maintained by no one at the moment, as Smokesters still have time to dissipate. Minute 20 left on the clock here. Wake going for a re-peek into the halls, able to catch Wally with the wide swing. 3 players stacked together towards the short section here. Stanislaw able to find one, getting tagged up. Palmy to trade him out here. Sparkle, 3 of the players here. Palmy able to finish off the trades to leave it a 1v1 situation against Oss here. Rotates through Arch. Palmy with the op in hand here to try to find an opening. However, Oss with a clean headshot will be able to take him down first, picking up the op in the process for his team, bringing Blue Racers 1 round closer to taking the first map. Just a reminder, this is a best of 3 series. We'll be going next to the Dust 2 pick of Esport Wales. Blue Racers will be starting on CT side and the decider afterwards of Overpass if we require it. Sure to check out at Phoenix CS League, on Twitter to keep update with the future matches as we proceed through playoffs here. See any commentary and other shenanigans I'm up to at Trevor Victress. Trevor's on the right side here. We start with this next round, be an eco for Esport Wales, able to trade somewhat evenly here. We'll find 2 players trying to find the third. Oss successfully taking him out. Missed with just 5 points of HP and no bomb control. However, decent damage, able to take down 3 of the Blue Racer players and find an M4 in the process. likely to bring much more damage into this round. However, will take a hit at that Blue Racer's economy before they have match point. Trying to get some information here. Smoke them off the position. Likely some spam could come out here. It's just a single stray MP9 bullet will take him down here. Single bit of information. Mister's going to try to pop flash himself. Hopefully he gets blindly sprayed through. He's able to find the first on the fake. Stanislaw able to quickly react with the op to take him down just in time. And Blue Racers have match point. Esport Whales need 7 rounds in a row if they want to do the comeback here. Will have at least have a full buy to start it. Or would have to show something that hasn't been seen yet. Leave a difficult situation here. Blue Racers now up. Only 4 players left for Esport Wales to hold on to this first map. Awaken set up on the boiler boost here, able to catch a second. Only 3 men now left remaining. Position behind the smoke. Blind shot from Stanislaw will not connect onto any targets here. Banana control given up by Blue Racers. Just hold passively on the site here. We just find some picks. Harassment nade should barely land under right bacon, only doing 3 points of damage. 3-4 situation here. Stanislaw missing an op shot, giving an opening to these players to push on by. While he's still holding for this op to potentially re-peek here. Seeing and reacting to the shadow. 3-on-4 situation. Holding on. Up to fake and awaken to hold on to this A site here. The Os to mainly anchor towards the site. Squad position being mollied out as they attempt for a B split here, 2v3 situation. Molly will not connect with Os's position. Molly's at least aware and clears it out. Molly attempting to help his teammate here, almost getting peeked by a fake at the wrong moment here. It's a 2v2 retake situation here. Wally left in a 1v2 clutch here to keep Esport Wales holding on. And Awaken will be the one to finish him off. Well, with fake, Awaken going straight for the defuse here. And Blue Racers to take the first map of this best of 3, 16-8. Next will be DE Dust 2. Pick of Esport Wales. Blue Racer will be starting on the CT side. Be able to catch onto that in just a few minutes. Stay tuned.
stuck inside my head. A remainder of a love that died is in. You're a stranger, and there's no point to pretend that you can't heal with me. Erase my memory. I'm in danger, gotta quit while I'm ahead. Disclaimer, an emotion left unread. I'm in danger, and there's no point to pretend that you can't heal with me. Erase my memory. It don't feel so right when I disconnect from you. Hard to say what we do. It don't feel so right when I disconnect from you. Hard to say what we do. It's finally catching up to you. You're a virus, you were crawling in my skin. Like a hybrid of a blessing and a sin. You're a virus, and I got no medicine. But don't play in me, drove your thoughts into me. In the fire is a life I used to live. On a wire, controlling me within. In the fire, there was nothing left to give. Why would you play in me, drove your thoughts into me. It don't feel so right when I disconnect from you. Hard to say what we do. It don't feel so right.
Here we go. Be ready to go. Blue Racers versus Esport Wales Ton. Game number 2, Dust 2, pick of Esport Wales. Stanislaw going for an early pick here, dueling against T-Spawn towards the mid doors. Look like it will be most of Blue Racers here, setting up for mid control, going through the lower tunnel. Being the key player, set up a pop flash here, find an opening here on Stanislaw. Quick smoke towards CT. Be a B rush through mid here. Try to attempt to maintain control. Boss taken down, trying to get tunnels control. Meanwhile, leaving site control gained. A bit of a mess as tunnels is still in their control here. Psyche will go to try to find a pick, almost taking Wally down to 18 points of HP here. Awaken will be able to finish him off here. Find a second onto Ollie, leaving Ryback alone in a 1v2 situation against Psyche and Awaken here. Quick shots, eventually with the last bullets, able to find Psyche, 1v1 situation here, and Awaken's able to finish him off. Kit recovered and defused as the first round goes to Esport Wales.
Bomb has been defused. Counter-terrorists win.
See how Blue Racers decide to play around their second round, and it appears they'll be playing around a force. 10 and a lot of good B spawns here. Could be a rush play just coming out right off the bat. Although Ryback getting stabbed a little will not help. Then a left click coming in. Well, comes in for the anti-rush. Good flashes and Mister with the opening. Is able to get a trade towards the window. However, site control is lost and it's a 4v4 retake situation here. Bomb going down. Nade not connecting here. And 2 scouts on this retake here. Psyche able to take down Wally. Tunnels obtained once again for a split on this retake here. Surrounded from multiple angles here. Car player taken down of Ollie. Psyche's able to take down the last 2. So Awaken's able to find one from the window, and Esport Wales successfully converted the second with 3 alive. With the bomb plant, could see more forces coming in from Blue Racers. They try to keep up the pressure against Esport Wales. See how they decide to play around their economy, however. So we continue with map 2 here. Here to be an eco. He's willing to set up around lower tunnels control. Appears to be a similar strat to how they just executed on the pistol round here. Playing around flashbang, trying to find a pick mid early and turn it into B split. Smoke awkwardly positioned. Have to throw another smoke in the process here. Still 2 players left on the window. However, this FAMAS mag's been deposited already. You can just fake with the USP here to try to defend against the pistols. However, it will be just fine as the rest of the players are taken down and help. All 5 players successfully convert into the next round. That first true full buy coming out for full racers. We'll see what strat they decide to do and how they plan to play around their default here. No good spawns towards long A. 1 player flashing for himself, getting denied by lots of early mollies used. Controls maintained by the CTs. Cat stairs mollied and Wally smoking the cross of the mid doors. First engagement towards Cat here. It's 2 players regress towards position. Stanislaw waiting for an evaded flash and off of his teammate, able to get 2. Those Waken taken down. Gets tagged a little bit here. Maintaining and waiting for a rush. Throws the molly before dropping back down here. Psyche able to have a deep position in long. Able to punish the shadow and obtain T control. Being Ollie in a bad position here. They can find some good opportunity. Take him on round through back. Leaving Ryback alone against 4 players of Esport Wales Ton. About to also be 4 rounds for Esport Wales. Max left alone and Psyche and T spawn. This gun unlikely to be saved either. Things continue here, and Ryback able to find 1. Psyche trying to lurk for the save. Take Ryback down. Given enough room to rush towards long. And only has to contest against Stanislaw, which just has 40 HP in the wheel. Good flashbang will set him up to be able to get Ryback from behind. Esport Wales safely convert their 4th with 3 players still alive. Able to still build up some more money here potentially. Blue Racers able to get another buy in here for just rifles. Stanislaw now with his op in play. See how that changes out the plans for Esport Wales here. See a lot of long aggression here. Smoke denies the mollies and thrown too deep here. Psyche to try to anchor finds 1. Looking towards long, finding a second on Pommy. Brought down to 39, however, man advantage. Able to pick up an AK in the process. 2 players rotating towards short here, and Stanislaw with the op. Hold if they decide to push into A from short. Even the last 3 players stacked up towards mid. Looks like they may set up towards a B split here. Initially, Oz trying an off angle would be taken down. Smoke missed once again here, giving an opening for Stanislaw to catch 1 of Ryback. Leaving Fake to anchor towards the triple box on the B site. We'll have Info able to find the first. Leaving Wally alone, be able to peek from right angle. And delay for Psyche to re-peek with him. Finished off the frag, and Esport Wales up a flawless 5-0 to start the CT side. Good start by them, and with no bomb going down. Money going to be too weak on the Blue Racers side. Going to be an eco of just Eagles to come out here. Looks like a setup towards mid. 1 player looking for engagement towards long here. Smalley will deny him off of the angle. Nades for harassment. Run fast up short. Mister able to trade off Stanislaw and take the off down early. Under the swing here. The up to the stairs anchor of that's taken down. Wally with another clean shot. Site's been taken over and a bomb plant down. Wally will barely punish Pommy. He's found a deagle shot in the Os now. 2v4 situation. Psyche able to start pulling the situation back for Esport Wales here. Fake will be the next one. Contact. Only 10 HP, 39 HP left around on these two players. Able to molly off the catwalk position. Smoke the bomb. For players running through the smoke, burning alive. Ollie with just 4 HP. And Fake sticking the bomb defusal. Able to hold on just until the end. Esport Wales to barely scavenge away the 6th round to keep on the streak. Don't know why the HUD is bugged, just realized that. Apologies. It labeled correctly, don't know why it's like that. So nose to the groove of things. Yeah. But it's be my bad when I catch up with you guys in 3 minutes. It's actually Blue Racers up 6-0. Fusion, let's try to correct all that. Just assumed I had it configured right and didn't bother to think about the names. Apologies, should have been aware about that. Esport Wales finally get their first actual round on the board now. And with economy damage done to Blue Racers, only a couple of weaker weapons and Molly missing. Fake rushing right behind it though, able to obtain tunnels control early into the round. Still able to trade evenly here and have a man advantage against Esport Wales despite the weaker economy. Leaving Ollie with his off. Stanislaw going aggressive, able to find one. The unsilenced UST. Mr. able to transfer a double, leaving a one-on-one situation here. They're aware of the possibility of him pushing from behind. Able to clutch the round. Salvage Esport Wales to keep them at least just down 4. Once again, apologies to have a slip-up like that. So I'm trying to run everything through my end. Make a mistake or two every once in a while. Bear with me here, as some opportunities have been found. Pommy's able to deny Psyche. An opening towards the lower tunnels. Ignanos is awakened deep towards the spawn here. The double stack, Minister's able to transfer, taking them both down very quickly and obtain the B site control. So even though T spawn's been obtained by Blue Racers, be an afterplant situation with just these deagles. Could go for some exits and find some damage here. Your Esport Wales appear to be able to build some rounds back in. Things continue. Pommy trying to look and bait a player out towards lower tunnels. Able to take him down. Swaken is taken down as well by Wally. So Rails now only down 3 rounds on this T side of Dust 2. Blue Racers plenty of time to build up even more of a lead from the strong one they've already obtained early on with the 6-0 start. See how this continuously continued. All able to find an early pick. Give Esport Wales an easy way to execute into a B or A split. Have the advantage into the round here. Players holding towards long. No one focused towards the tunnels on either side. Another opening found. Oss is able to trade, but now a 3v3 situation as Stanislaw has been able to take down Palmy towards long before rotating to look towards the CT angle here. Getting lightly tagged as he tries to cross through. Two of these T's been able to get control on the B site here with all the focus towards mid here. All able to safely get a bomb towards default plant here. 2v3 situation here. Someone potentially peeking at Ollie's crosshair. However, CTs decide better and choose to save for the next round. Their 2 remaining rifles and give Esport Wales their 4th. Continue here. Boosted and saving in the long doors choke point. Be a safe position for the save as Esport Wales stay just around the A site area. Immediately try to molly off the pit a little bit for information, not hunting too hard for these frags. That AUG could become a valuable asset, especially if it's anchored towards the longer B bomb site. See how things are played around. Looks like most players will be just saving. Having the ARs to have a benefit going into the save round. Up still on Ollie, and Oss pushing early with one of the 2 rifles. It's left in an open position here. Wiccan to try to lurk and be able to pick this AK back up. Has the room able to do so here. And also looking for a surprise opening as well. Finds a dink through the corner of the box here. Finds some good damage here. And re-peeking, able to find Awaken before getting volleyed off the position here. Re-smoking the catwalk to deny information. Mr. Smoke off the door cross, be able to boost up here. Look for the bottom of the player here. Able to find information on Psyche and spam him through the door. Giving a 4v3 situation here. Awaken Stanislaw with the only 2 rifles. There's a lot anchoring towards this door cross. Still with a gap in the smoke here. Could be risky to peek here. Or he might not have been seen as able to hide towards pit position. Awaken's able to solo take one of Rybeck towards long. All 3 of these players towards mid. Important to see how they decide to split off here. Playing off the flashbang, trying to find a pick here as we're on a 3v3 situation here. Looks like it'll be up to Awaken to anchor from Goose. Law tries to rotate towards the CT position, being smoked out right now. Despite the fake cross smokes, he'll be towards A. Slaw has been smoked off. Fake now the one holding towards Solo with just a deagle, able to get one in the trade. Mr. tried to anchor CT rotations, taking down both the players from Blue Racers. And Esport Wales 1 round away from tying it even at 6-6. However, now a full buy in play. Stanislaw with another AWP once again, and Oss making it a double op setup here. Risky for the economy of Blue Racers. They build multiple rounds off of it. Be worth the effort here. Stanislaw going for the initial contact. First flashbang not connecting. Stanislaw able to find a pick. Palmy finding an opening, get to the dumpsters. But catch the player off guard here. Able to find a trade on the Psyche. Find a smoke to allow himself to cross stand with a pot shot towards the smoke. Able to find Wally in the meanwhile. Keeping it still a man advantage in favor of Blue Racers here. Wally tries to work towards his teammate here. Picking up the op. Try to keep long control here. Be up to fake, trying to jump for info. Ollie's able to catch a rotation punish onto one of the oppers of Oss. Tunnels left empty. Mostly up to fake. This time able to have an AUG to solo anchor towards this B site here. Other 2 players maintain towards A. Palmy being tagged up and giving up his position here. Molly Awaken getting info deep towards long. Up to fake. If we end up going for the B anchor coming in here. Stanislaw able to get infos. There's no CT smoke on the cross here. Only gets the tag on the second of Rybeck. However, Fake's able to follow up and take him down, leaving Ollie alone in a 1v2 situation. Only 1v1 on his bomb site, but time to be down as he baits the shoulder peek out. Fake's able to finish him off with a good headshot. Blue Racers with the 7th round. Get one on the board and end the streak of esports Wales. We continue, only 3 rounds left in this half. And Blue Racers turning it in favor of a CT side. It spells danger. It could be only 1 half remaining for esports Wales in this tournament if they fail to convert this map. We're in their favor. Us with only an MP9 to defend against esports Wales. So it goes. Good spam going out into Ollie. He was just 60 points of HP. Second nade will not connect towards that position. Some more spam will connect and take down Mister. And they decide to try to B-execute off of this. More spam coming through. Able to connect onto his second. And also find another 2 remaining players towards B. And Stanislaw to take the last remaining player left alone towards mid. Blue Racers has found an 8th round with all players left remaining alive. 2 rounds left remaining in the half. Sport Wales potential last buy coming in. Want to convert this round, we could see Blue Racers ending with a 10-5 half once again on the second map. Bunch of deagles in play. Clean shots will be required here. Stanislaw setting up a flashbang for his teammates here. Utility being put out. It'll be a duel towards long. Ollie able to find the first. Awaken able to find 2, and Palmy trading them both. Taking them out with the deagles, completely breaking the audio with the chaos going on. Gap with the smoke cross, also able to find 1, almost a second on Palmy as well. Fake alone in the 1v2, while he tagged down to 67. Towards CT spawn, force him to rotate through this catwalk. For one of the players left in the open here, getting greedy for the information here. Rotating just now towards Goose. Could leave a safe situation here. Will not connect to either players. Wally missing the shot here. Still 41 HP remaining on the player. Caught in different positions. Palmy will be able to land a headshot onto him to convert a 6th round for esports Wales. I'm holding on to make sure we end this half in a close situation. Still money for Blue Racers for this last round. Looks like a B lean. esports Wales could end up going for B rush here. Ends up going for a default play. Auto sniper towards the cross. Tags down Oss to 3 HP here. Using some bonus money available. And a half. Oss still able to find a pick despite his 10 HP remaining. Be able to leave Blue Racers in an even situation. Benefit of an op showcasing in play here. Looks like they'll be going for a long take here early. Psyche left alone playing towards the long ramp. Playing past with careful time and get taken out before finding any of the players. Just finding some good damage on the Ryback. Palmy trying to find if any players are lurking through the B tunnels. They're pushing through mid, finding info on these rotations now. Taking the duel up to Ryback. So the T player's been taken down to Palmy. Waken able to get punished, trying to rotate through the tunnels. And only flashbangs to attempt this cross. Stanislaw missing the first shot though. Cross able to find the second. Stanislaw and Oss both on ops and very low HP here. Just 11 between the two. No one near that nade to be finished off. Be a double op retake with low HP. Could choose to save here. They really wanted to, however, due to it being the last round of the half, they have to go into this. The good timings found here. Ollie aware of the engagement when going for the peak here. However, one's been found. Fake's been able to take Ollie before Oss is traded out by Ryback. Ryback left alone with the sole op against Stanislaw, able to clutch and get them both taken out. Keep esports Wales 7-8 going into the second half. The early 6-round streak made a little bit of concern for Blue Racers once that was corrected. However, it appears they have recovered. be Esport Wales Ton, starting their CT side with 7 rounds. This round be important decider and another B-sided rush set up with good spawns. See if Esport Wales will be prepared for it. 3 players going for a mid rush here, only 2 on the B site here. As a rush comes out, first player is able to be taken down cleanly. Stanislaw presses the window and tunnels held. Psyche able to find 2. As Esport Wales caught looking the wrong way, leaving Wally with 32 points of HP and Pommy, the only full HP remaining player, retake from CT. Starting to get tagged through the door by Stanislaw. I'm able to find 1, not connecting yet onto a second here. 2 players peeking through the door. Awaken will take them both down. The Blue Racers did take away a key pistol. Things continue here, so boost and a stack around this A site has been positioned for. There's no players on this B site. B site's been obtained for free. Also taking engagement towards the stack. Has been gushed once already. Was able to maintain alive 12 points of HP before Mister takes him down from the catwalk here. Palmy attempting long range engagements here against the scout of Stanislaw. Not getting tagged up once yet. Able to find a gush. Able to take Stanislaw down despite the heavy disadvantage in weaponry. Only 3 players alive for Esport Wales. Despite a full eco coming in here. Psyche able to cleanly take out Palmy and his remaining HP. Mister trying to save with the Galil hiding towards the tunnels. Psyche will be able to clear him out with the AK safely. Esport Wales to hit double digits. Rather, Blue Racers has been flipped back. Jeez, HUD is finicky. Esport Wales now down 3 rounds currently. Able to have their first full buy on the board here. Up to Fake to try to contest against Long Control. Looks like it'll be an early B execute coming in. Smoke's been poorly thrown, however. Window crossed through the door, not properly concealed. However, it won't matter, they're still able to get a pick. Excuse me. 5v4 advantage with the bomb down, likely a save to come in from Esport Wales, especially with Fake being able to catch down Wally and remove the FAMAS from play and obtain a little bit of bonus money in the process. Last 3 remaining players saving towards the A site. Palmy almost getting caught in the cross to head towards Long. Looking towards save here. Blue Racers appear to be saving towards the A site, maybe looking for some exits in the meanwhile. Bringing to hunt down these players. Looking for info around the store area. Psyche and Awaken to take down all 3 of the saving players of Esport Wales. No money saved into the next round would be disastrous and let Blue Racers build up to 12 here. Be challenging for Esport Wales to contest. And we could see a similar scoreline to the first map, and Blue Racers taking this in 2. We'll see how things go on as we continue, though. Some good deagle shots can upset any round. Be right back with the first peek. First shot not connecting. Able to connect on the third onto the bomb carrier Stanislaw. And Fake now towards lower tunnels. That's 2 AKs left exposed and isolated, as well as bomb control. 3v5. However, Ollie caught with his knife out, leaving a 3v2 situation as Oss and Psyche have tuned in with 1 more. Pommy able to respawn, catching Oss by surprise with the wide swing with his deagle. Waken's been able to rotate through the B site, catch some spam, none of the shots connecting until just now. On to B, leaving Wally left alone. The weaker armor will allow Waken to finish off Wally with the USP. 3 rifles taken down for some good damage. However, Blue Racers still convert up 12-7. Continue onwards. Looks like it'll be a long contest early. One of the players able to get around the smoke, but the CTs are able to get unblinded first and punish Psyche in the process. An opening through catwalks was found. Oss taking 2 down in the process, leaving this CT player alone and isolated. Likely to get taken down by Oss as well. That's a triple for Oss in a key round for Blue Racers here, leaving 2 players remaining for Esport Wales. Here, last 2 players, Esport Wales attempting to save and get some information. Fake able to take the first one down safely as he looks for information, leaving Ryback alone. 3 players potentially heading towards his position here. Able to connect the first, not transfer the second. No weapons saved once again as Blue Racers get their 13th. See what goes on. It's just Deagles once again here. They've had good damage and found an opening once again by Wally. These Eagles becoming quite deadly. Mr. able to trade Awaken. 3-on-4 situation. Psyche able to even it up. Back to a 3-on-3. Where Mr's able to pick up an AK in the process here. Just Aileen. Wally taking engagement once again. Psyche completely blinded. Be like a sitting duck. Taken down. Stanislaw and Fake in a 2v3 situation here. B site control will be able to be obtained by Stanislaw, leaving a retake. However, 2 AKs picked up by Esport Wales for this situation here. The lack of utility. Stanislaw with a molly be able to keep players off of these positions for the retake if it's needed. 1 player towards the tunnels, and Fake hiding towards the back of the site, taken down by a 1D from Ryback, and Welly to take down Stanislaw as well. Esport Wales hold on, stealing away an eco round with their Deagles, and maintain a 5-round deficit, allowing a bit of potential to start a comeback here. Need a moment. Got a standard long duel. Some teams contest for control here on once again another key round. Esport Wales able to keep alive all of their players. Fake low to 22 HP. Psyche trying to find timing around the smoke here. Still a player playing around the long pit. Mr. able to take down Psyche, as well as Mr. able to find a pick in the process, leaving a 3v5 situation. Esports Wales looking to start building this comeback here as we go into the later rounds here. They can keep these players alive too to build up money. This comeback becomes easier and easier as we go along here. Stanislaw, the only player left full HP remaining with this op. Bomb control in their favor, and at least a smoke if they decide to use it to be able to cross. Or they decide to go for the engagement here. Fake being taken down early, leaving Stanislaw in the 1v4. Be taken down. Be a 9th round for Esport Wales. Most money burnt away from the Blue Racers here. Esport Wales able to get to double digits likely in a bit and show comeback potential on their map pick. Time left remaining. Stanislaw to try to contest against this here. able to get the quick scope, quickly reacting and take Wally down as he tries to go for information. With no players around this position, he's able to get a bomb plant safely. It's a 1v3 after plant situation here. Players waiting to make sure to position to be able to duel together and not give Stanislaw the 1v1s. However, this molly will allow him to do just that. Patience will have to be required here. Both players going from cat here other than the long. Stanislaw able to find the first here and the second. One player left remaining. Failed to connect as he attempts to no-scope. Clutch almost obtained by Blue Racers. Esports Wales will hold on and barely salvage the retake with some economic losses. Still enough on all the players to full buy. Money just now starting to be ground down from the Esports Wales. Blue Racers, though, with another full buy due to the bomb plant and good clutch situation. And pressures once again on Esports Wales to hold on. The Blue Racers would be able to take them out. Decided to take a risk with some tunnels aggression. Able to take us out safely. The missed spray failing to connect here. Blue Racers look to be looking for a contact here. And exec onto the A site short. Decide to give up the position and go for some mid control. Fortunately for them, they'll avoid the nade damage due to this. Psyche tries to make sure there's no one pushing through the tunnels. Players now leaning towards B site here. Cross smoke set up here, mostly as bait. There's another cross smoke towards A. Keep players loyal. However, good flash from Wally. Ryback's able to play around it and get 3 in the process. Awaken left alone. Insane triple from Ryback, and Esports Wales make this comeback even more likely. Double digits now likely just confirmed. Money taken away from Blue Racers, and with no bomb plant, be just a deco coming out here. Esports Wales only going to be 2 rounds down behind Blue Racers after this. On a knife's edge, but Esports Wales are able to hold on. And with this, the maintained long control, maintained early. No one from Blue Racers attempting to contest. Just going for some mid control here. Able to burn utility of Esports Wales early here. They decide to go through other positions. This with the first engagement here. Stanislaw with the first Desert Eagle, able to get away with this 1 HP still remaining. Before getting traded out, only able to get a second before Awaken takes him down. Ollie's found an opportunity for CT in the meanwhile. Saki with the picked up AK. Able to find one, leaving it a 2-on-3 situation here. Able to respond to his teammate Mister. However, his last one left alive. Tommy's able to take him out here. Esports Wales successfully convert the 11th. However, only 2 players alive. A little bit of economy damage. Could have massive impact here towards this towards the end of the game here. Around the economy versus Blue Racers and the T side as the streak of Esports Wales continues here. Full AK setup. Ollie once again continuing with the op here. Pulled towards the mid position. His opening frags have been very influential for the most part. Likely to stay that way. Wally takes a risk on the back set of the long doors. Holding close. Tunnel still held. Blue Racers just waiting for utility to be wasted by these CTs to likely set up this B execute here. Going to need 2 rounds to truly break the economy of Esports Wales. However, on the way to the first, good time from Stanislaw with a good assist flash coming in. Right back with Clerk to be able to find 2. Also able to find the trade. Wally able to take him down just in time, and Ollie to connect Stanislaw through the smoke and an open gap. Bomb left down and Awaken, the last one left alive here. Esports Wales giving themselves a position here to tie the score and truly bring this comeback. goes on here as he's trying to contend and make a clutch situation. Waiting just 34 points of HP, and Wally aware of his position. Lead to ease the free fire, take him out. Esport Wales with the 12th on the board. Now only one round behind Blue Racers. Racers stuck with the Deco half armor, likely. The Deagles come out once again. Another op. Still money remaining on Esport Wales, starting to get worn out even more. Still 1,800 to 3K on a player. Still be able to force a buyout if they were to lose this round. This Deagle's going for mid control, except for the single player Stanislaw. Around Dust 2, and more tunnels aggression left unexpected by Blue Racers once again. However, a cat opening is being found here. Mr. Left full line, able to connect to Dink, leaving two of these players low. Flashbang from his teammate, Deep Long. There's taken out, 4v3 situation in favor of Blue Racers. However, with the low HP, it'd be easy for these rifles to take them out here. And with the man disadvantage as well, both players be washed off the board. Esport Wales to bring back an even scoreline from the risky situation. Good retakes on this Dust 2 side, and we're going to have 6 rounds remaining with an even score. Could potentially have a third map or overtime on the cards here. Not entirely sure, though. As we continue onwards here. Ooh, an early tag. While getting punished in the cross. Being exposed. Mr. able to find an opening onto Psyche as he rushes through the first set of utility. It's avoided by Mr. See how it's adjusted. Awaken brought down to 19 points of HP here. Finished off by Pommy. Takes different engagement for cat info. His teammate alone, almost exposed. Fake to be able to find an opening, take him down safely without the trade. Fake able to molly him off into his smoke, punish him on the cross. Now it's a 2v2 situation. Ollie with this op, able to get baited on the shot here. Long control. Despite the shot being taken out. Last two players deciding to rotate on both sides here. Could be a contest towards mid here. However, with the full safe rotate through tunnels here, might leave Esport Wales unexpected. Their op being dropped in favor of an M4 here. Able to get by the cross safely. No info. Smokes are able to go down just as the bomb plant is. Leaving 30 seconds for this retake after the smoke fades away. Playing the close position towards the windows drop. Nate will be able to do a little bit of damage. Fake left at half HP. Shot both players anchoring next to each other. Both players stuck towards CT and going through the door entrance. Waiting for the flashbang to go through. I think on one player's early, leaves Ollie alone and taken out by Fake. So he sprays them both down with a successful transfer. Blue Racers, the first one round short away of match point. Still plenty of money left on Esport Wales to continue building this up. And full rifles on the Esport Wales side. These two losses could lead to a detriment. Good spam towards the CT smoke leaves two of these players damaged on Blue Racers. However, the B-split's already coming in here. Important situation here, and only one's able to be found by the two players on Esport Wales. It'll be a 3v4 situation, possibly a save against match point. Be important to keep these weapons. They have little money remaining here. Blue Racers, the first one to get to match point here. Esport Wales will have to get this game in overtime if they want to bring this to a third map, otherwise being eliminated from Phoenix League Season 7. We'll be done here. One player stuck in CT Palmy, taken down by Awaken. Only 2 rifles getting saved to the next round. One player with a weaker buy here. Make it harder for Esport Wales going against these full rifles. Blue Racers will easily have money for the rest of the half. Esport Wales need to get these last 2 rounds against full buys. Again, our first of and possible last round, 2 remaining left in regulation as a tactical timeout is called. Put on hold. Support round comes in, maybe some economy management and strats of how Esport Wales wants to try to adjust to Blue Racers here. This relaxed time out. Everyone's enjoying match 2 and having a good day. Phoenix League Season 7. Be sure to keep up with all future matches as we continue with playoffs here at Phoenix CS League on Twitter. Want to keep up with my commentary or any other shenanigans I'm up to on my own personal adventures? At Trevor Victress, as mentioned on the right side. HUD. Sure stay in contact as Double LM playoffs start tomorrow. We go to the second round. Only one team will move on to that stage from this final game. That being the case, timeout and any other possible issues resolved. Going back live with the possible last round. Begins now. 2 pistols, an MP9, and just the 2 saved rifles to contest against an op and full AKs of Blue Racers. More with less will certainly be a difficult situation here, especially with the long pit obtained early by Psyche. You can find an early opening could cost drastically here. Stanislaw is also holding towards the mid-cross here. Rotations could be punished as the smoke's faded away here. And with it being an execute fate coming in here, Halo's been given up as Stanislaw has the bomb. However, only one player, Mr. left alone towards the site. Psyche finding a pick towards A early here. Mr. could be caught on the rotate. Flashbang perfectly blinding him with the pop flash. That's B control obtained in a 3v5 situation. Turned into a 3v1. Ollie, the last player remaining here. No 1-on-4 with the B bomb site after plant. Likely to see Blue Racers take this 2-0 to move on. Esport Wales to be eliminated. Ollie, the last player to get eliminated by Stanislaw the Molly. And it's GG. Blue Racers to take the second map 16-13 and win in a 2-0 fashion. Be able to see Blue Racers tomorrow. Or maybe not tomorrow, but playoffs will be accessible for however when the teams plan to schedule it. Mention. Be sure to be following at Phoenix CS League on Twitter so you can keep up for when those next playoff matches go live. Hopefully everyone's enjoyed watching. And at Trevor Victress. And I will see you guys next time.